Hi, I'm Corinne and this is my short introductory video. So I want to join alone because I think I can do it. I think I will enjoy the challenge. I think I will learn a lot about myself, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing it for the prize money. This is my house. There's a lot of work that needs done. It was built in like the 1860s. It was owned by Tassie bushranger Martin Cash, and I want to restore it back to its old kind of heritage value, and it's very expensive. So yeah, the prize money's gonna be good. I think I'll do well. I think I'll do okay. I possess the basic skills, but more than that, I'm pretty comfortable being on my own, and um, and I like my own company, and I have I do enjoy a challenge, and I think I possess that stoicness and stubbornness and optimism and you know, slight masochism that I think goes a long way in survival. I think yeah, I'm not gonna curl up in a corner and cry. I'm gonna power on. Yeah, and I think that does actually go a long way. And I don't get lonely as well. I think I'll be pretty good on my own. Other than that, just practicing and learning. That's me. That's over a minute. Okay, bye bye.